Well, we got beat by a more athletic team, better team, and we had so many self-inflicted wounds today. It's just something that wasn't good. We had opportunities to make plays, didn't make them, both offensively, defensively, and on special teams. And sometimes when it starts piling up, where those things don't happen, you get frustrated and do some things you shouldn't do, and that happened where we got a couple penalties that we shouldn't have had, but just got beat.
Questions?
I know you can only coach one team, but when they went to the fake field goal and then the last touchdown, is any of that kind of more
Charlie came up to me afterwards and said we should. I said, Charlie, I got no problem with that. I talk about playing every play like it's the last play you're ever going to play. And there's a great example. You got to do that. And we don't have guys doing that yet. We're still in a process that, it's hard. People might not want to hear it, but, we got to keep going. We got to keep working and keep getting these guys to understand every play is important. What you do and how you execute is going to determine if you give yourself an opportunity to win. And we made too many mistakes today to give ourselves an opportunity to win. It's not rocket science. And until we do that, we're going to put ourselves in a position not to win. So, we all can do better. It's a team thing. It's everybody. And we're going to keep looking at that and keep working. And that's all you can do. That's all you can do.
Randy, you get a couple touchdowns in the first half, but every time after you scored, they came down the field and scored. That had to be disappointing.
Yeah, it is. And again, I just they ran the ball very well against us, and we didn't fit it up correctly, and we didn't tackle nearly well enough, and that was something that we got to continue to address and continue to work at and get better at. And again, you try to get, you think you maybe get some momentum back, and then then you're back behind it again. And those are the things that you can't do. And we let some plays out on special teams today on kickoff coverage, which we hadn't done. But again, there are some guys when you don't do what you're supposed to, and against a team like this, the margin of error is very, very small because of speed and athleticism. And so, we weren't exact enough, and we didn't perform at a good enough level against the athleticism and speed that we went against today. I mean, how many times did we have the quarterback, in a situation and we couldn't make a play? Kids tried, but there's a point in the case where their athlete was better than ours. And, guys will, learn from it and get better, and, that's all we can do. But we gotta stop giving up so many big plays. The explosive plays really hurt us. I mean, they had 503 yards now and ran 64 plays. So, and again, we'll just keep working. We'll just keep working. We'll keep getting better. We'll go back and watch the film, show them what they did right, show them what they did wrong, and work to get better.
Seems like Mike Beaudry had some good throws and some not so good throws. Overall, how would you evaluate his game?
Just like everybody else, inconsistent. We had a chance a couple times. If he leads Matt, that's a big play. He did make a couple, made some nice throws, but just inconsistent. And coming back, and sometimes he hangs on to the ball a little bit too much, and just take what they give you and move on. And sometimes when there's one-on-one coverage, let it fly and let the guy go try to make a play. I mean, everybody's not going to be open by 5 yards. And then we had a couple drops too, and everything else. But that's where guys got to trust each other, and they got to just know, hey, I trust him. He's going to go make a play, or at least he's going to do everything he can to make a play. And that's one of the things that we got to get a lot better at. Anything else?
You think punting on the, you had a couple of tough decisions, punt from the 37, punt from the 40 when it's still a 2-score game. Are those situations where you're automatically doing it? I think on the one, it was 3rd and 7, you probably would have gone for it, but you lost 4.
Well, some of it is the time, how much time's left in the game. And you want to try to, what I try to do, Neil, and I just try to do what I think is best for our team. When it's 4th and 12, it's hard to go for it, I think. And if we can punt the ball and pin them back and try to, then you're saying, okay, defense, I'm trying to give you an advantage, make them go a long way. And then after it doesn't work out, you say, oh, yeah, I should have gone for it. But, in those situations, I just go by what the flow of the game and what I feel at that time in terms of, and again, down and distance is a big thing. There was times I was going to go for it on 4th down, and then we take a sack or we lose yardage. So you put yourself in that situation and you say, and it's still early in the game and there's a lot of time, left. So I don't second guess any of that stuff. I just try to do what I think is right for our team in that moment.
What do you think of the way Kevin played today with a big workload once again?
Kevin Mensah plays very, very hard. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. Kevin plays very, very hard. We need more guys like him to go out and give that kind of effort and put in that kind of time that he puts in to make himself the kind of player that he is. And again, he's older and he's played, but he has, we got so many. I mean, you look out there and you see so many young guys, and there's some guys that, we could have had more yardage running the ball, and then they tried to throw more guys in the box to stop that in the second half, and then we just didn't get things done in the passing game. But Kevin's going to give you everything he has. You don't have to worry about that. He's going to play hard, and football is important to him. Anything else? Good?